my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for everything.
That's a fact. According to who?
Would you be willing to take a drug test?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Drugs, welcome. You know this is where we do it. This is the Bargoyles. We are episode... Where are we at now?
We're on 897.
97.
God almighty.
Woo! 3 away from 100. So monumentous, we brought this stranger onto the show. But before we introduce the stranger, let me introduce the host real quick. Meet your boy, always here, Isaac, in this chair. Over in the coleslaw corner thing.
It's your boy, the Conte. Welcome to the coleslaw corner.
Yeah.
Side pieces, welcome.
You love that? Side pieces, welcome. Yeah, I keep forgetting, like, you're more fifth dentist, but the coleslaw is just taking a life of its own. I'm like, fucking, you're the fifth dentist, though. But and also, back in office.
Corporate Nick in the office. Yo, I've been out of the office fucking, what, like 3 episodes now.
Office hours been crazy, dog.
Yeah, dog getting impeached.
You're like a professor on a spring break. Your office hours are crazy. Mm-hmm. I didn't go to college. I don't really know if that made sense.
I don't know if that was sexual or not. I don't know.
No, it's just like you don't have your normal office hours. Like that's all that is. It's spring break, you know. They can't just go show up on a Tuesday and be like, I'm here to study. You're like, spring break, bitch, my office hours.
My wife is here.
Yeah. Stop leaving your underwear. Fucking hey, jeez. Let's start the show like we always do with some shots. I know you have some water there.
Oh, thank you, yes.
She's got responsibilities. Some of us don't. Mm-hmm. Cheers, boys.
Salute.
Oh, so who are you?
I am your friend, Allie.
Allie? You're short for Alexandra, right?
Alexandria, yes.
Alexandria. Okay, gotcha.
Don't forget the I.
I love that.
Yeah, I would never forget.
No.
Isaac. Yeah.
And, yeah.
So how do we know each other?
I guess I met you through our mutual friend.
Cletus.
Yep.
That's his name on the show.
5 years ago?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
7 years ago? I'll go with 5.
And I was told that this is a show. We are the Bargoyles. Welcome, camera 2. Camera 3's not there. Nick Cam's not there. Sorry. Ooh. I was like, and well, just kidding. As we are here at the Bargoyles, we are your local podcast. We try to cover a lot of restaurant news in the area and bar news in the area here to the local DMV area, specifically Woodbridge. I was told you had no restaurant experience from a lying hoe.
Yep, that was not the truth at all.
Wow.
I definitely worked at Applebee's once in my life in Hepzibah, Georgia. When I was 19.
Hezbollah, Georgia?
Hepzibah.
Oh, Jesus.
Hepzibah. I guess technically Augusta, Georgia, but whatever.
Say Augusta next time. Yeah, say Augusta.
I like Hepzibah better though, so I said it.
It's a more
Sounds
local
like more
reference.
legit. Yeah.
You know, like I know where I'm from, right?
Yeah.
So
Augusta, that's where the Masters thing is, right? The golf thing.
Yeah.
it really was.
Oh, shit, so the place where you worked, is that like, what is like the person to like meth head ratio? Like, how does that?
Well, we
Sounds
weren't in
bad.
Florida
Just
here,
sounds-
though. We weren't in Florida here yet.
Yeah,
we were just in Georgia still, and there wasn't really the same.
Georgia has those problems.
They
too.
have those problems.
I've
the
heard.
same way I saw in Georgia.
I've heard Augusta has a terrible problem with that, and that the entire town makes all their money on Masters Weekend, where everyone just
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But I was told when it's not Masters Weekend, it is
Absolutely,
you know,
it's trash.
Okay.
And that's where they send everybody in the army who's HIV positive. So they're like, hey, don't get a tattoo here because good luck to you.
Damn.
Yep. So that's where everybody
That's a
in
crazy
the army.
statistic.
What area exactly?
This is Augusta, Georgia.
Bargo's tip of the day. If you were in Augusta, Georgia,
Don't get a
or
tattoo.
any surrounding counties, just leave. Just leave.
just leave.
Don't get tattoos. Don't drink from any bottle that you did not open yourself. Bottle beers only.
Only go to the Masters.
Yeah.
Pretty
Sounds
much.
like-
And then
Yeah.
don't go to alley cats. They'll take you out in the alley.
Oh, true. Yeah. Is that how you got your nickname?
No,
Oh,
my name is Allie, so alley cat just comes naturally.
Okay, there you go. There you go. I wasn't sure if it was a joke about your cat in particular. I was like,
Never.
that's a good
I
bar.
don't joke about that.
Yeah. We might.
So can you tell-
We might.
You might, but I don't.
I get that.
All right, so why'd you leave that place?
Oh, well, I was only
specifically
there.
Applebee's.
Actually,
Yeah. You got out of the industry.
I was there
We're all
only
jealous.
because my now ex-husband that's where he did his
First HIV course?
His AIT training for after basic, and so we were only there for like 6 months, and then we went to Germany.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
So
then,
they sent him there for his AIT training because he has HIV?
no, that's where he was going for his AIT, just in general.
But you did say specifically that they
Yes,
only...
that's-
Not only. You may not have
Yeah.
said only. Run it back? Okay.
And that's where they send everybody in the Army who's HIV positive. So they're like,
They could have sent him anywhere.
Yeah.
well, that's where they needed his training to be.
Gotcha.
So yes.
Question, though.
They
I know you talked
positively
about
needed him
this
there.
really shitty tattoo on your foot.
Oh yeah. it's
Where
pretty
did
bad.
you get that done?
Actually, here in Virginia.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I
At
was
Bailey's
nervous.
Crossroads.
I was very nervous. I was
No,
like,
no.
she did definitely dip a spoon into one of my dishes, and I was like, oh god,
Nope,
oh
definitely
god.
not.
Super AIDS.
Yeah.
Nope.
I want to make these jokes because I'm very confident you don't have AIDS.
It's
I just want
okay.
to make sure
No,
I specify that. Okay.
I might.
You should tell that though if you
just
do.
kidding.
Like
I
not
would-
on camera though, but like just let me know off camera.
I would never.
Or on camera.
Can we make these smaller though, so they stay on my head better? Sorry, they're just. There we go. Thank you. All right, cool.
So why did you leave Applebee's? Because that is a primo establishment.
Well, I just told you. My,
Oh, just because they go to Germany?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
But you never went back to the industry though.
No.
Like in the service, our service
Only
industry.
because, well, it just wasn't. Then I'd be serving on
Yeah.
the economy in Germany, and
So you were a military spouse serving tables. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've dealt with that
Gotcha,
a lot in my
okay.
time though. Is
Gotcha.
Where you just got somebody, and they're usually really good servers and people like
Yeah.
them. It's like, okay, my husband's going to Spain,
Yeah.
and so are we now. It's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Something
that
about military
sucks.
wives
Yeah,
are
I
very
had
subservient,
regulars.
and they probably very good servers
no,
for
there
that same
was
reason.
there was a
Yeah.
truth. I was very much so that.
I know
way
you're
then.
saying that. That's true.
I
too.
was.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
And you didn't want to serve in Germany.
No, I just didn't speak German,
say no or
so
nine?
I couldn't really be that helpful. But I did get a job. I just didn't serve anymore.
Sure.
I just hung out.
So
with
what
some
was your
kids.
first job after the industry? Because as people who are still stuck in the industry, we're always very, very curious about these stories.
I went to work for the before and after school program on base, and then I was a substitute teacher.
Oh, the teaching route. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people that leave this industry strictly for teaching, and they're like, I miss the money. Shout out Sabrina. I miss the money. Like,
Yeah,
you don't like that $32,000 a year, girl?
But before before I ever worked at Applebee's, I wanted to be. I actually was. I did some EMTing in Washington State,
Oh, it's gotta be terrible.
in Waitsburg.
Yeah.
No, actually, it
No,
was
EMT
pretty-
work is
it was-
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No, I
terrifying.
They
Actually,
definitely
that's-
got the drugs going on up
Well, I
there in the
didn't
Pacific Northwest.
want to keep doing it because it was a lot more shocking than I had
Yeah.
ever figured.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shocking.
That too.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, damn, that's what's up. And so, what do you do now, just so we can get a whole
So
pin on this? story?
now I actually clean and organize homes for people who struggle to do it themselves.
Specifically, you said you organize closets. What's that mean?
Well, meaning I just was being silly. Like,
Oh, okay. No, I thought like
I
you,
will,
I thought that was
like,
like a
if
specialty, and you're
someone-
like, look,
no,
I specialize in
can't.
closets.
It's like a visual, you
Yeah.
know, just looking at a general space, whether it's a closet, a laundry room, a garage, and I'll just come and revamp it and make it more efficient.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
I definitely need that service because I am not efficient none whatsoever.
Right.
God, I definitely need that service. I don't know if you've seen his place.
No, but
she's
you guys
gonna-
keep trying to tell me I should.
Yeah, no, he's got a feng shui. He's got a whole house to himself now. He's got to
believe
fucking
it.
take care of that shit.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Ladies.
Yeah, I'll come clean it.
Yeah.
So, have you ever met anybody famous cleaning?
I have not. No,
I have not.
That's an interesting question.
I have not.
She cleans here in Woodbridge.
Hey, I mean,
No, I clean him clean. I
Oh,
clean
nice.
him
Okay. Oh,
see.
then 100%. Yes, that is a
could-
very good question.
I have had the potential to, but I don't want to sign any NDAs, so I've said no.
Oh,
Gotcha.
do they always make you sign NDAs?
For
Not always, but look,
well,
a lot of
for
do.
stuff like
Gotcha,
for
yeah.
famous enough like that.
Ah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I
They
have
don't want
had,
you knowing what color dildos they got like hanging about.
Well, I mean, they want us to know. They just don't want us telling you
Telling you,
about it.
gotcha. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't put it on a podcast or nothing.
Well, I might not be able to not. Right?
There you go.
So,
Oh yeah. I would just ask a bunch of questions. You just blink.
then,
Just blink. And
Right.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
Do
Cool.
people pay good money for that?
Absolutely, they do, because really you're just stuck in this like I can't move type thing.
Yeah.
And when it's not your own mess, it's super easy to have someone else come in and just be like,
True,
I don't
yeah.
have any emotional tie to that, so I can look at it in a different
just
way
do
than
it.
somebody else can't.
Never thought about the emotional attachment to a mess. That
Clutter,
makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
I don't mean it like that, but
No, I get.
No,
I get.
that
I've
makes sense.
I've seen like a pile of laundry. It's
Yeah.
like
it makes sense.
like
I had sex with her on that pile, and now I can't clean it. You know.
like, no, seriously. It like if you ever had watched Hoarders and stuff, like
Yeah.
I that's why I like doing it. I
Is Hoarders
she'll
a
never
guilty
see
pleasure
it,
for
but-
you?
Well, no, my
The show.
mother was one, and I was removed from some stuff by the state, and so now it's an actual like, hey, I want to help people, and not just it's my job.
Oh yeah, I might have somebody for you then.
I'm into it.
Right.
I like it.
You know, Annette comes in. She used to come in with Ingrid, and they hang out together. Black lady.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
she's a hoarder.
Yeah, I've had people who are like, I'm about to be evicted. Like one of my very good friends now, her husband had a heart attack, and they couldn't get to him through the ambulance, so they came back and they were like, "Yo, you need to clear out a space, or you're all out of here." So that's who
So
I go
messy.
and
It's
I'll
a
help.
security issue for
Yeah,
yourself.
absolutely.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's who I'll go and help.
Well, that's
If I
awesome.
can.
You are still providing a service, so for those who are like, she's not service industry. She is.
Technically,
She is, yes. Yeah.
and no, I will regular clean too. I'll definitely.
You ever had to clean a royal scepter?
The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
That's a come to America joke for him. I don't know if she got the reference. That was
Royal
for you
penis is
guys.
clean, Your Highness.
All right, totally cool. Applebee's. We actually talked to Applebee's a lot on the show. Another restaurant we've talked a lot about is Wendy's, and we came across this recently. Have you heard of surge pricing? Do you know what that is? Like on Uber. Do you know Wendy's is going to start implementing that?
I mean, I could imagine everybody would really, right? Like,
No, that's fucking
No,
crazy.
no, I cannot imagine everyone doing that.
That's crazy.
For fast
everyone is
food,
doing
no.
everything crazy right now.
Well,
The price of fast food, right? It's really not that far.
Yeah, but if it goes up, it stays there for the prices stay there for a while. You're talking about if I order this at 11 o'clock, it's one price, but if I order it at 3 o'clock, it's a different price.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, see, when you put-
Popeyes kind of.
When you kind of put it like that, it kind of makes me think of DoorDash or Uber Eats. It's like, certain times you're gonna get a better deal on that.
What the fee?
Yeah, the fee,
I think the fees, but it's the actual price is changing.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Okay, I ordered this. Like you walk into the place,
Yeah,
and you come back 2 hours later, and you're paying something different.
yeah, that is true too.
Do we know that is it only in person or is it through the apps as well? Because if it's through the apps, I don't ever use the app, so that doesn't really
Yeah,
affect
through
me.
the apps, whatever, because then
But
you're just adding service fees. Or
I'd be
whatever.
back because I know my orders and I know their prices. Where I'm like, all right, if I get my number 7 chicken with a soft taco, Mountain Dew, 2 extra soft tacos, and then one of the value items, that's $20 exactly. But if I
Yeah,
go there and they're
100%.
like, oh, it's 24 now, I'm like, no, what the fuck? That would upset me. Like I don't like that. You're saying it's fine and normal.
No, I'm not
We
saying
should
it's
expect
fine
it.
and normal.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm not shocked. I didn't say we should be okay with it. I just said I'm not surprised that's what
So if I
happening.
organize a protest, are you going to come? Sure. Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Tell me we got to clean up afterwards because protests are really dirty, so that checks out.
Hey, I'll do it.
There you go. No, because it's counterintuitive to me because I feel like a lot of places run like happy hours because you want people in there. But if you get people in there, do they immediately just jack up the prices? Like that just doesn't check out to me. I don't get it. Yeah.
They're
I
kinda
get the
there.
capitalism
they're
aspect,
They're
yeah.
kind of there already, anticipating that's going to happen, right?
We shouldn't be. Shouldn't have
It
to.
should,
you
you're
should.
right. It shouldn't be.
I don't
It
know what
is.
other business model where they're like. Well, I guess I guess every business model when a lot of people are like coming for you, like Nike shoes. I guess.
Yeah.
For food, it's
The
food.
food is weird.
That's why I'm
Fast
like
food.
it's food. It's food.
Fast food too.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Which is the whole thing is being cheap. Like,
Yeah, they're trying to get every penny they can.
has anybody been to the Wendy's lately? Has anyone seen it happen yet?
No, it definitely hasn't happened. I frequent Wendy's. I live next to one, so it's like,
Oh, yeah, you do. Okay,
I
yeah.
frequent Wendy's when I'm like trying to like cheat on eating good at home. Like
Yeah.
I'll go over there, but it's
Love
like
Wendy's.
Question: if you had to live off one fast food for the rest of your life, you could eat anything from the store, but you could only eat not that store, but that fast food franchise's food. Which place would you pick? Picante, please.
Man, I think I'm going Chipotle.
Okay.
Technically, Chipotle is
that
fast.
It's
casual.
fast casual.
It's fast casual.
It's
Okay,
fast
so-
casual.
All right, so we going.
No, I'm going
strictly-
fast food. I'm going fast food.
Only fa-
Like they gotta have a drive-through.
It's
They
got
gotta
to
have
be
a
greasy.
judgment.
Yeah.
It's between Checkers and Taco Bell, man. Like that's tough.
So I know the two places that are nearest to you, so that checks out. I know there's the McDonald's right there, but I don't.
Yeah, but
I never feel like you're a McDonald's guy.
No,
Yeah,
I
okay.
weaned off of McDonald's. like
Okay,
10
you got to
years
pick
ago.
one: Checkers
All right.
or Taco Bell.
I'm going Taco Bell because they switch it
Because
up.
they have breakfast.
Yeah. They,
Oh no, because they are all updating the menu. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I'm struggling with the same problem with the tie with Del Taco and Jack in the Box, but I'd have to go with Jack in the Box.
What a
I guess,
West
'cause their
Coast lady.
fries
Good for
are
you,
fast.
Del.
Yeah,
I don't
good for
know.
you.
Oh, you guys. You probably don't know about Jack in the Box
No,
and Del
I'm just
Taco.
being
you know.
honest.
Jack in the
If I
Box
had to
killed
choose-
people one time. They killed children. Yep.
I bet they did.
Jack in the Box is the reason I love spicy chicken sandwiches.
what the hell is Del Taco?
They have delicious
It's a
ranch.
fast food taco spot out in the West Coast.
Ah, gotcha.
Delicious.
They got the
So
free
good.
the free shavocados. Ever see that meme?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Free
so good.
free shavocados.
Get to Del Taco. They got a new thing called free shavacado. Free shavacado.
You would like them.
Yeah, they're good. It's a higher. It's much better than Taco Bell.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
like
It's a
quality
bougie
wise.
Taco Bell.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but it's only West Coast because they love tacos out there. Yeah, that's the whole thing. But you have to pick one. Del Taco.
Oh,
or
the Jack in the Box
Jack
because
in
of
the
the
Box?
fry sauce. Yeah,
just for the
I'd say
fry
so.
sauce.
I think so. Yeah.
Nick, what do you got?
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Especially since they implemented breakfast. Good God Almighty. That breakfast baconator. Woo,
That breakfast baconator hits.
Yeah.
That is the best breakfast sandwich I've ever had.
And I love their nuggets. I can eat their burgers. I eat the spicy chicken sandwich. I can eat anything there. Frosties, whatever. But yeah, that breakfast.
you have something
May I
you want to
amend
say?
my answer? I take this totally out of the realm. Let's take it to McDonald's in Germany or Burger King McDonald's in Germany because their breakfast sandwich has the raw egg on it and a tomato and the mayonnaise.
So when you came back from Germany, were you one of those girls that had like that fake accent? You're like,
No.
people are like, "Hey, you want to go drink?" You're like, 9. Oh, sorry.
absolutely
I've been in
not.
Germany. I've been in Germany. Sorry. My bad.
No,
You know?
no, I did
okay.
not do any of that.
Oh, Shiza. Oh, sorry. I just keep doing
No.
it. Okay.
No, you schlumpa.
Because it feels like you're just really flexing the places you've been to right now. Isn't it like, we're some untraveled boys here.
I was
but-
just, trying to really think like, hey, if I could only eat one thing from fast food
We
forever.
get it. You married
I
into the
changed
military.
my mind.
We
No,
get it.
he divorced me. Okay, so there we go.
You married in. He divorced you out.
Yeah.
Actually, he was already out when we got
Oh,
divorced.
okay.
So that
What a
doesn't
waste.
count.
Okay, gotcha.
What a waste.
I just love what fast food? We are the local podcast here in Northern Virginia. Y'all ever done Del Taco out in the West? Oh, you don't go to West Coast?
Oh yeah.
What about like McDonald's, but only the German McDonald's?
That's like
Yeah,
White
you're very
Castle.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't thinking about that.
Okay. I will say though, the Japanese McDonald's I feel are way superior than American McDonald's. As someone who grew up in Japan, so I get that. The Germany McDonald's I went to was okay. It didn't run home for me, but that is something I,
like
do
that egg.
every time I travel. I always go to McDonald's first. That's the first thing I
Check
do.
out to see
Mm-hmm.
the difference.
See the difference and see how far my dollar goes.
Oh,
so
word.
I know what a
That
dollar gets
makes
me
sense.
here. What
Yeah.
does my dollar get me here?
Yep.
I've heard it before called as like the McDonald's global index or something like that. But it's a good gauge for like what a dollar is going to get you, because a dollar with a street vendor, they know it's an American dollar. They may jack the price up.
Yeah.
McDonald's doesn't do that, so you're like, oh shit, with $5 here I can get this and this. $5 over there, I only got that, or I got this, and this. So,
Right.
you know,
Okay.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's a good another Bargoyles tip of the day. I think Nick convinced me for my fast food. I was gonna go Arby's because I love Arby's. I'm a slut for Arby's. It's something I don't like to advertise.
It's
outwardly.
underrated.
I don't
It
think I've
is
ever had
underrated.
Arby's.
Bro, they got the meats. When they say they got the meats, they're
They
not
do.
kidding. Like they
They got
got
it all.
the roast beef, the turkeys, the fried chickens.
Damn.
They got burgers now. They got Wagyu burgers.
Yeah.
They have it
Sliders,
all.
wraps.
There's a lot of good food there. The Arby's sauces smacks. The one thing that's keeping me back was I think Wendy's does have a better variety of menu at a higher level. Arby's I think has more variety at a lower level. Wendy's is like 2 notches above taste wise. But now that they got the breakfast and that breakfast baconator sandwich is the
It's
best
crack, dude.
fast
Like,
food
what the
sandwich I've ever
fuck?
had. It is the best fast food breakfast sandwich I've ever had.
You
I'm
had
not a
it,
breakfast
Deconte?
kid.
What? No, I've
Oh,
never.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
dude! It's so
It hits.
good.
Wow,
It's
shit.
I know where I'm picking for lunch for next time. We're waking up early,
Local
boys.
Wendy's.
Yeah. We can get it on time if she doesn't show up. Or you were late, but you had a
Hey, I
reason.
let
She
you
had a reason. She had a reason. It's all good. Absolutely wild. But yeah, I think I'll go Wendy's with that too. Damn. All right. Wendy's, German, McDonald's.
We wanted to piss at you about
You
surf.
didn't say fast food here. You just said
You are 100% right. I should have took into account that you were going to be bougie, and that's my fault.
I
That's
didn't
my
think I
fault.
was going to be either.
There you go. All right.
I didn't think it was at all.
Well, let's unbougie you real quick. I think
Okay.
we have a story.
Oh, boy.
Conte, can you explain Tales from the Rails real quick to the guest at home and to our guest here, Allie?
Yeah, Tales from the Rails is it's what happens around the bar, at the bar, stories between other bartenders or guests as well. Is what we overhear. So I heard a story about
some
somebody
stranger.
some stranger had 2 Bibles, was preaching. And then, this is yesterday, and then I come today and meet Allie, and she pulls out 2 Bibles. It's talking about
It was me.
yeah. It's just that's geeking. So, Alec, you
So
just
how
tell
was
me-
the story? Wait, I just
Yeah.
want to get some clarity. How was the story told you? Somebody was just like, "Yo, some Bible thumper was in here."
Yeah, pretty much. It was like they were like, yeah, somebody could, it was taught, you know, there's things you don't talk about the bar, politics, religion, and then then that's where it came up about religion.
God.
Somebody's over here with 2 fucking Bibles.
Okay, all right, good for you.
What really happened?
Okay, yes.
It didn't go that way at
So
all.
this is the third-hand story. We'd love to hear the
Yeah.
first-hand account.
So I was having a conversation. I was listening to someone else speak about other people if they weren't drinking or doing drugs. What were they doing? Going to church. And I said, "Oh, hey, I go to church. I like church." That was it. And then I happened to have my my bag literally right in my lap, and I have these 2 baby Bibles in there. And I brought them out, and he was like, just like you said, we're not talking about that. And then I got like slightly distracted with a side conversation, and then when I went back in on it, he's like, "No, that's not going to happen." And I pulled one out again, and I was like, "Oh yeah." And so he took my drink and threw it over his shoulder on the ground.
Casting out the evil.
And that was he was like, and then I knew the seriousness of it went different than I had anticipated, and that's not where I intended it to go. I wasn't meaning to be that way. I was
Sometimes
just like,
you think you're just having a friendly conversation with someone at the
Yeah.
bar, and then they take you to court.
Well,
Yeah,
so
and
then
then they take you to court. Good God Almighty!
So then
Stay
it comes-
tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned.
I'm just ignorance is bliss.
well,
Just
no,
know
it's
that.
okay
Some
because
people
then
want
I
to do
come
that.
to meet you guys, and I'm just telling you about the story, and then Chuckles over here is like, "I just heard this yesterday," and I'm like, "It's me. I had the Bibles. It was me."
Can you show us the Bibles?
Yeah, you
have?
want to see them?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, God. I would be so very happy.
Bargoyles
So
first.
this is what
Bibles
I
on
did.
the
I said, "Oh, you want to see?"
The little mini pocket.
Whoa.
Damn.
And then I threw this one out in his face again, and I think that
My little
because he was like, "Don't," and I was like, "Oh yeah, what are you
little
gonna do about it?" Type thing, and
Yeah.
it escalated.
It made sense bringing it up at the restaurant we were at because they were playing church music.
Yeah, of course.
It was a lot of fun.
But I didn't bring it up. I just was finishing a conversation, and
True.
that's where it went.
Took a
That's cool.
try.
I understand you didn't just bring it up. You didn't want to bring out the energy that brings a bad conversation at the bar. And that's very smart of you because a lot of people just don't have that wherewithal to understand what bar culture is, what you shouldn't talk about, what you should talk about. So we're actually going to get to some questions here to
Ask
figure out
me.
if you know a little bit more than what you're alluding to right now. This is Bar and Me, bar friend. Nick, do you got a question for me? Sorry. It was just, for some reason, the sketch was in my head for that one. This is Bar Enemy, Bar Friend, Tuesday.
Hello, brother.
Hey, brother, let's ask some questions, brother.
That guy's a phenomenon.
He's wild. It's so funny. Twin Peaks, baby. I will ask you, have you ever seen a staff member do something extremely petty that you just absolutely enjoyed?
That I enjoyed.
You're becoming friends with bartenders now. Have you ever heard like a story of someone doing something petty particularly?
I mean,
Do you have any instances of you being petty?
no, because I feel like that's dishonest.
That's dishonest. Okay, cool.
Pretty boring answer, I know, but
That's the truth, though. Sometimes the truth is like that. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's no issue with that. What is your go-to cocktail though when you're at a bar?
wild turkey and ginger ale.
Wild turkey. I'm a whiskey ginger guy. Okay.
I just like wild turkey because it's what my grandfather drank, so it makes me feel happy and nostalgic. And
It reminds you of the taste of his mouth.
oh my god, no, that's disgusting. How dare you?
Sorry.
All right, my
Shame
question
on
is: have you ever kissed your granddad?
I have. No, sorry.
Shame on you both. Next. Next question.
God, did you have a question?
Yeah. Have you ever come back and complained that you were overcharged?
I've asked you
Yeah,
about
yeah.
my ranch.
Yeah.
I sure did.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I was like, man, not a complaint in that way. It was after the fact, like
You disputed a charge?
no, I did not dispute a charge. I wanted to make sure that in my brain I understood where that other $20 worth of ranch came from.
$20 a ranch?
She got like 4 or 5 ranches. Like, she got enough. I had to hit her
Oh,
for
you had
like
to- yeah.
$2 worth
Got-
of
okay,
extra
gotcha.
But
ranch.
it was just like
$2, you round that up to 20. I get that.
no, it was
But she got a 20 piece, so it was like, what, 34? And like, I think you got like 2 drinks.
yeah. I was just looking at it like, wait
Yeah.
a second. And also too, I don't think I've drank alcohol there in a while, so I probably wasn't thinking about how much a drink actually cost. And
How much
but I
ranch
wasn't
did you get?
complaining. I didn't like.
Yeah.
How many drinks did I get?
How much ranch?
Oh my.
She got a lot.
I'm gonna turn this. I'm not turning this on
It
you.
was
I'm gonna
like
turn
5
this
or
on to the man
6.
to the right
Yeah.
of me.
It's like 5 or 6.
5 or 6 ranch. Why
It was a
did you
lot.
charge for a
Explicitly.
pint of ranch? It's in your
I straight
system.
up said
Yeah.
like, hey.
Oh, because it'd be like $9. It's like $9 for the pint.
Fuck it, make the money.
Oh,
is
yeah.
it-
Okay. That's corporate
get
Nick.
the-
That's corporate
yeah.
Nick.
But you
Corporate
get
Nick's
the
mad that
two.
you didn't make the sale.
I mean, you get the 2 for free, and then then for the other 2.
I basically was like, give me
She
so
just
much
said
ranch.
5 or
I don't
6.
care. It's disgusting
Yeah.
if you have to charge me. But then
The person we drove by, Riley, she every time she's in there, she's like, I want a tub. She's like, I don't charge me
Yeah.
whatever. Bring me a vat, a bowl.
yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
make it at home. I want that restaurant ranch. I love ranch.
Good. People like it a lot. I do not.
So
So
much.
Yeah, he hates
Yeah,
ranch.
it's not a white sauce.
Buffalo's
Delicious.
does have good ranch.
It's good, right? See,
And they got good ranch. If you're into ranch.
Yeah, if you're in the
If
ranch.
you're into ranch.
Yeah, if you're in the ranch, it's like the best.
definitely ask this guy. I'll pay $20 for it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, whatever it takes.
But I
do you-
didn't actually complain. I didn't come back and
Nah.
say, "Hey, this is not right." I just
So you
was
don't come
like,
back. Do you ever come back and complain about like cocktails or drinks that you have that you're like maybe it wasn't strong enough or
"Nope, I just drink it."
okay, just drink it and move on? Do you adjust the drink afterwards? If like you order a wild turkey and ginger ale and it's all ginger ale, are you gonna be like,
Yeah, I'll say, "Hey, can you?"
just give me a splash
Yeah,
next
yeah,
time? Okay,
something.
all right. But you're not gonna be like,
But like,
hey,
if it
that last one sucked. Like,
yeah, if a drink doesn't
like
taste
polite
right,
criticism?
like I would never like you may make a drink different than he would make
Yeah.
a drink, but you know, neither's wrong. So
I understand, but how do you adjust it? So you
I-
realize
I'll
that
just I'll
somebody
just kind of take it. I'll just be like, whatever.
you'll drink that, but for the next
Yeah,
drink,
for
what
the
do you
next
do?
one,
I'm saying,
I'll ask
what do you
them
say
politely.
for that? Yeah, what do you say?
Well, normally I don't really have this problem, honestly.
Okay, totally cool. I'm just trying to play a hypothetical situation with you.
I would
right now.
I would
Yeah.
say, hey, you know,
maybe a little less
help
ginger
me out a
ale,
little. Help me
do a
out a little.
splash,
It's a little light.
a little light. Okay, a little light. I've heard that.
True.
Just
A little light.
A little light.
So if you're so you have bartender friends. I know one. We all know one that you actually dropped off before you met with us. So if you're sitting at a friend of yours bar
Okay.
and you need something and they're clearly a little busy, do you make them? Do you try to get their attention to make it like you take precedent, or do you just let them do their thing? Because I've seen this to where, oh, I know them, so I need me, or are you just like, I'm gonna let them
No,
do their
it's
thing?
obvious. Okay, no,
Cool.
I'll get there.
What her bartender friend though doesn't work at a bar that gets busy. If you know what I'm saying, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't.
If she were to be busy, I would still take. You know, like I am not. I'm there to hang out and see her, not
Yeah, of course.
have her. You know, I'm not an appropriate patron in that way.
Not make worse to the
Exactly.
day. Of course, good for you. Good for you. I don't want to ask the question, the animal
you
one.
do.
No, it's a stupid one that gets brought up all the time. It's
Okay.
fighting an animal. I don't feel like that's in you.
I would fight a kangaroo.
Yes. What's the biggest animal you feel confidently you can take in a fight if you were drunk?
If I'm drunk.
You did not want to answer.
It annoys the shit out of me. This question. I hate this question.
Still on the list.
Yeah. I know. So is the other stuff for measuring wine in gallons. We never
Yeah.
adjust this thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually. Probably like an armadillo because I'd be frightened.
That's the biggest animal. All right.
Probably
An
so,
armadillo.
'cause
You would
anything
lose.
straight
An
coming
armadillo.
at me,
Armadillo isn't gonna beat you, but you'll never beat an
You
armadillo.
won't beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't beat it.
That's what I'm saying.
hard
Like, I'd
shot,
be
yeah.
scared. Like,
So soberly, you could take a kangaroo, but drunk.
yeah, I would
She
run
could
from an
Not take a
armadillo.
kangaroo.
I know. I just the confidence is crazy.
Kangaroos are terrifying animals.
I
They're
would.
terrifying.
I
yeah.
would
Have you
save
ever
my
played Tekken?
dog. I would save my dog from a kangaroo. Absolutely.
I've seen that video.
I've seen that video. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna try, and you might.
He bitch slapped the fuck out of that kangaroo.
Yeah.
Quick, give me my dog.
I would do that if I had to, certainly. I mean, I've had to jump away from alligators before, but I'm not trying to wrestle them, drunk or sober.
Gotcha.
Wrestle.
Ocala.
Ocala.
Yep.
Ocala.
We could go noodling. That's fun.
Noodling is. I'm scared for my fingers. I have bad skin.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
That's when
I
you
say
grab
that.
the fish, right?
Yeah, it's a finger fishing,
Get
finger
in a dark
catfishing.
hole and just pull it out of the mud. And
That's really cool that white people get to do things like
fun,
that.
yeah.
That's really cool.
White people shit.
That's really good for y'all. Good for y'all.
Can
to
you
do that.
just explain a little bit more in detail to Decante what noodling is?
so you find some murky water
Yeah.
in a hole, and you stick your hand in there hoping to find a catfish. And if you do, you'll pull it out on your arm and you'll wave it around and get a picture.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
That's
it.
crazy.
You know where black people are never at?
I'm not doing
Murky
that.
water.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well,
putting my-
he's been fishing.
Yeah, I've been fishing, but I'm not putting my hand in an unknown hole and not knowing what's gonna happen.
Are you sure?
I
You
put
don't sound very
finger-
adventurous.
He's throwing alley oops.
Listen, I'm in water. I'm not doing that.
Well, I do.
I'm not doing
Hey,
no
I'm
murky
sorry.
water.
Yeah, I'm not doing
period.
no murky
I'll
Well, then you're
fish.
not going to find the catfish.
Hey, you have it. So
That's
it's
what
all your
that's
fun.
what
She
y'all
got the
are for.
catfish.
That's what the white people are for. They'll bring it.
We'll find it for you. I'll find some frogs too.
Oh, eating
frog
frogs?
legs?
Yeah.
Gig them. You gig them.
I love frogs.
You don't eat frog fish at night. What you do is you're on the boat and you got a guy with a super powerful flashlight, and you got two other guys just with spears.
Yeah.
And then you'll see the red eyes. You hit it on it, and they freeze because it's like a deer in headlight. They don't do anything. You could come up to them and just grab them, but you spear them.
Spear 'em.
Bam.
Damn.
Bring
We
them
were
on.
watching
Because you could
videos-
do the top, because you don't eat the top. You just cut that off and eat the legs.
Gotcha.
Frog legs.
We're watching videos of people spear lionfish. I guess they're.
Oh, I love
invasive.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
they just.
Yeah, fuck lionfish, dog. Kill and eat all lionfish. If you're down in Florida, kill lionfish, right?
No.
No, they're bad. They're really
bad.
bad.
Okay,
they're,
yes,
they're really
yes,
bad.
yes,
they're
yes.
really
Bad for
bad,
the-
super invasive, no natural predators.
Absolutely.
So you just walk up on them and just like, boop. And they're like, oh shit, you killed me? No one wants to kill me. Like, yeah, they're bad. Or they destroy the reefs and eat, a whole bunch of things. They're like
And yes.
destroying Florida reefs and like Caribbean reefs. Oh, kill lionfish.
Lionfish, dog. Tiger sharks.
That's a interesting stance for this podcast
Yeah,
today.
for real.
Yeah.
Yo, Wendy's is upping the price. Also, fuck lionfish. I don't know if you've seen these fucking lionfish.
I've always wanted beef with PETA, so bring it on, dude.
How old were you when you first went to a bar, legally or not?
17.
17. You had a fake, or was it just a shitty place you could just go in at 17?
Fake.
Good for you.
Nice.
How'd you get to in the fake?
I don't know. I don't tell
Did you have like a friend or
don't remember how you
someone
got
that
your
looked
fake?
like
Sure. Yes, my roommate looked like me.
you had a roommate at 17? Okay, cool.
good for you.
Huh.
I didn't strict record. I apologize. I love you so much.
It's okay.
Okay. So 17. Did you get really, really drunk? Were you like, because I had been to a bar underage, but I wasn't getting drunk yet.
Yeah.
I was too scared. I was like,
No, not really.
oh, true. How old were you when you first
I was
blacked
doing
out?
other things. Oh gosh. I don't know if I've ever blacked out.
Good for
Like,
you.
Really?
That's
blacked
crazy.
out.
That's a
Whoa.
skill.
Yeah.
I don't
is
know
a
if I
skill.
ever have.
That is a skill.
You sure?
I
See,
mean, are you
what-
talking about like falling asleep because I'm
No, I
drunk?
mean,
No,
like,
like
you
getting so
don't
drunk
remember.
you make absolutely no memories. You just wake up in the future.
Oh, no.
We call it time travel.
Yeah. You're just on autopilot the whole time.
I want to ask your friends. This.
This is what a normal human being sounds like, guys. We have problems.
Yeah.
We're trying to stigmatize her normal behavior right now. Like we're the ones fucked up. Like we're the ones fucked up. That's wild.
No, man, I'm good. I'm a good guy.
I do have one question for you. You said this nickname earlier, so I want to see if you got the right. You said Chuckles, right?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Chuckles?
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't want to mispronounce it.
Just say it. Do your
No,
best
I
shot.
can't.
Take your best shot.
No, I don't want to say it.
It's
wrong.
okay. You're
If
not-
you
you're
don't say
not
it, then you
gonna
don't know
find
his name. I literally
Now
wrote
I'm
this down. I was
tired.
like,
Now
what's
I'm
Chuckles' his name? I
terrified.
was like, maybe she doesn't know his name and just called him Chuckles, and I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, I did.
'Cause
That's I kind of picked.
I hear that. I see that when people forget the name, they'll like throw a nickname on it. They're like, hey,
I'm
me
pretty
fucking
sure it
corporate
was-
over there. I'm like,
No.
yeah, but what's corporate's name?
I don't want to say it wrong.
she was starting it.
I heard the first letter.
No, I'm not. I'm
You're
gonna start
literally
sweating.
getting there.
Move
Okay.
on. I know his fucking name, guys. Move on.
Okay, well, she doesn't know your name. Let's put it to a vote. Bar enemy, bar friend.
DeConte.
There you go.
There
Got it.
I just don't like doing what I'm told when I'm told to do it. But
Yeah,
yes,
sure.
the stress sweat.
Oh, you're a
the
bad
stress
girl.
sweat is making me.
Okay, I got you.
Are you one of those? Oh, I'm not a test taker.
Yeah, I'm not a good test taker. I'm really smart.
I'm not at all because I'm dyslexic, so I'm
There you go.
fucking stupid too.
Did you hear about the dyslexic man who walked into a bra? Nick, your vote. Go ahead.
We don't have enough evidence to call her bar enemy with these questions we ask.
Yeah, it was very pedestrian. Yeah.
we just,
That's
so,
fair.
bar friend, we just don't have enough evidence. And you honestly, all those answers made you seem like a decent bar guest. It's not even there to drink for real. You're just kind of there.
Just there to hang out with your bartender
Hang out with
friend.
your friend.
Not even
kinda.
there to drink. Like,
Yeah,
No, I will.
I will go to the bar to drink, and if my friend's there, that's a benefit. But I'm not going to go just to see him. Like,
yeah,
that's
for sure.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really drink like that.
crazy. Good for you.
good.
I definitely go to see my friend who's a bartender.
Yeah.
And sometimes if the mood strikes because there's people there and it's a vibe, I'll drink. But I actually had to kind of quit drinking because I was predispositioned to some trouble coming. So
True.
yeah,
Good for you for seeing the storm and then running straight through it.
Yep.
They talk about that with bison. When cows see storms, they run away. And when a storm's coming at you and you're running away, you spend more time in the storm. Bisons run straight to the storm. So they go through it and spend less time in it. You got
Yep.
through your storm, and I'm proud of you.
pretty much.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
DeConte, you said she was an enemy? What'd you say?
Enemy.
Yeah, I'm going enemy.
Okay, that's fair.
He's got the ranch thing. That really pissed him.
okay.
That really pissed him off. Apparently, he
That's
told me the
okay.
other night.
Yeah, that
That's okay.
he struck a chord with me. That's the only reason I remember you.
No, that's totally fine.
Yeah,
This is the bitch who was like, "Oh, I got charged for ranch."
No. It wasn't that way. It was more so maybe like I said, I didn't take into consideration how much drinks cost because I don't drink that much. So 3 drinks later, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, that's all.
It is,
and I didn't come back to work being like, yo, you overcharged me. It was because I saw you the next day, and I was like, did I fuck up? And you're like, nah, bitch, you asked for a lot of ranch.
And they got mad. He got charged for it.
Yeah, so it wasn't. No, I wasn't
Yeah,
mad.
yeah.
I was just straight asking. Like, hey,
Yeah, it was just more of an enemy move for me. So
no,
like,
that's okay.
that's how I took
I
it.
thought we were friends. I'll remember.
It is
this.
one of these things I talk about all the time when people are like, "Hey, you remember me, right?" I'm like, there are only 2 people we remember at the bar: people we really enjoy and people we did not like. And you did something he did not like.
that's
So it's one of those
totally
like
fine.
that's until you create more memories. That's the only memory. Yeah.
Now I'm the Bible weirdo.
Yeah, now you're 2 Bibles.
Now I'm the horse girl from Play.
and the horse girl. Definite horse girl vibes.
Definitely
Definite horse girl
yeah.
vibes.
That's okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. I've dated a horse girl. They're great riders. Ride or die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when people say, "Yeah, you know Allie," I'm like, "Oh, horse girl."
There you go. At least he's not saying ranch. Girl.
Yeah, at least you're not mad about the ranch anymore. I'll take it.
Exactly. I'm gonna go with friend just because you've have been a good friend that from what I've seen from you out in public and out at my bar. You did the show and that was very fun of you and I appreciate that. Would love to, have you clean here sometime. I don't know. You sound like you charge a lot of money if you're doing celebrities in DC and signing NDAs.
No, I said I don't do that.
I know, but like the way you winked it, I was kind of like, she's definitely
Actually, you'd be
fucking,
shocked.
she's definitely doing that. So.
I meet people where they're at.
Okay, good for you. I love that. But I think you're a friend of the bar friend. Yes. We'll go to that. See us for part 2 where did we go? It was Nick's choice.
We went to Asakana Delight.
Can you pronounce it?
I know I can't pronounce it.
Okay.
I wish I would have asked. It's like Aksanka or something like that.
There we go. Asanka.
Aksanka Delight.
I wish I knew how to say it. We should
West African, yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's a West African spot.
True. See us for part 2. Had some more African food. She loved it. Degraded and humiliated broke my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for everything.
That's a fact. According to who?
Are you willing to take a drug test?
It's a polite thing. I'm not calling you a retard. That's what you think I'm saying. I'm not saying that.